Hey guys, Gabriel from Serial Killers. We got the multiplayer lead director?
Creative Director
of Halo 5 Guardians here. We played a bit Halo Guardians again after E3, and he's gonna talk about the game and maybe some of the modes or competitive.
We can talk about everything.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
So let's start with the game modes. What are your plans for the final game? What you're still working on, or we played like a Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still planning on integrating new modes, or?
For Warzone, we have two main core multiplayer mode essentially experiences, right? We have Warzone, which is our 12v12, 24-player kind of massive multiplayer mode, which has AI enemy combatants from campaign inserted into the mode, and that's PvP and PvE kind of all integrated together. And that's 12v12, and then we have also a mode we've talked a little bit about that's a variant of Warzone. It's called Warzone Assault, which is actually asymmetrical, and it's still 24 players, but one team is attacking and one team is defending. Okay. So that's a slightly different version of Warzone. You still use the requisition system. There's no AI in that mode, but uses variant maps that you play in the 12v12. So those are our two main Warzone modes. In Arena, which is our other big multiplayer experience, which is competitive esports kind of feeling, but kind of esports for everyone, kind of accessible. We have Slayer, of course. We have CTF coming back. We have Stronghold, which is one of our new arena modes, which is territory control. And then we have Breakout, which you may have played before, which is our kind of completely different Slayer-ish type mode, but it's a single elimination arena mode where one life per round for the whole team, and it's 4v4. Arena is all 4v4 all up. And the first team to win 5 rounds wins that match. And it's a single life. And higher lethality, no shields, so headshots are super lethal in that mode. So meant to be very fast-paced and very kind of competitive sportsy feel, and it's got a different visual look as well. And all those maps are built in Forge, which is pretty cool for the community. Yeah. So those are kind of like the quick summary of our modes throughout the multiplayer.
Okay, maybe let's talk about the AI. Is it different to the single-player campaign? Are you like working separately on a special AI for the multiplayer, or is it the same?
No, that's the cool thing about Warzone is it's actually using the same AI systems that we use in campaign. Okay. We've just never had that in a multiplayer mode before, so we're super excited because you kind of have all of Halo smushed into one mode with Warzone and like all the best pieces. And so you have like a legendary boss, like in the form of a knight or something over there that's super badass, super hard to take out, worth 150 points, and in Warzone it's 1,000 points to win. Mm-hmm. So it's actually worth quite a bit to just kill that one boss. And so he's using the same AI that you would find in campaign. So you gotta use the same tactics. You can team up on them. They're legendary, so they're difficult. So you actually can't really take them out by yourself. But then we have like grunts and jackals and soldiers and other ones that are kind of strewn about, which are only worth a couple points. For the players who may want to play multiplayer but don't want to like go PvP and super hardcore, they can go and help their team by going and exploring and killing off AI, which is pretty cool because then you kind of mix two different player bases together. So we're excited about that.
Cool. Maybe let's talk about the competitive part. What are your plans for esports, or
Yeah, so Arena is our esports kind of centric mode. Like I said, it's a even playing field. Everyone has the same loadout, and then there's weapon pads on the maps, etc. We have a spectator mode with outlining in spectators, so you can tell players throughout spectate to help with casting and streaming. Mm-hmm. So that's really a feature that we really put a lot of effort into. And then we also have the HCS, which is sort of a global Halo Championship Series tournament series that's happening year-round that's going to shift over to Halo 5. It was being played on Master Chief Collection up until this point. Mm-hmm. And so we have the Halo World Championship, which is $1 million cash prize that's coming up as well. So that's us kind of like putting our best foot forward and saying like, hey, we're going to take esports seriously and kind of rally behind it. And that's coming up in the new year. as well. So yeah, we have the HCS running all the time with tournaments, and Halo 5 is going to become the staple for that.
Okay.
You already heard some about multiplayer, so now we wanted to talk a little bit about our campaign that is in Halo 5 Guardians. So you just want me to launch into it, or? Okay. Okay, so for campaign, one of the exciting things that we're doing with the campaign is we have actually 2 different squads that you're seeing the story through their perspectives. Obviously, the story is really focused on Master Chief's saga and his story arc throughout the game, but also you play as Spartan Locke and Fireteam Osiris, which is a brand new Spartan squad that is tracking down Master Chief and Blue Team and hunting them across the galaxy after Blue Team goes AWOL. And so it's pretty cool to swap between these 2 squads and see the story through each of their eyes. The other thing that's exciting about campaign is we're very co-op centric. Cooperative play has been a big focus for us, and so we've built the story and the campaign and the level design of the world around cooperative play. So it really leverages 4 players at all times. One of the things that is exciting about that is each of the squads has 4 unique characters, Blue Team and Fireteam Osiris, that you play as in co-op, and so you can choose which character you want to play as. Rather than playing as sort of another Master Chief, as you have in other games, you now play as unique characters. Things like characters like Buck, or in Blue Team, Linda Kelly or Fred. So that's a pretty cool aspect of campaign. So those are some of the key attributes. We have a new feature. Actually, yeah, there's a few cool features that leverages our fire team and kind of the team as your weapon. When you're playing solo, you actually have a Fireteam Ai system that is running the other 3 characters that are with you, and you have Fireteam orders that you can give. If you press up on the D-pad during play, you can actually give a simple contextual order to those other 3 AI squad members in your fire team. Things like attack my target, pick up that weapon, use that vehicle, go to that location. Those are all things that you can use with this contextual command. But we've also added in a revive feature, which means when you go down and are damaged in combat, you'll go to a revive state, and you get a second chance to get revived to go back into combat. So that means you can hit X and the AI will come over and revive you. You can revive them if they go down. And then in co-op you can revive each other, of course. And they can even use the Fireteam orders that I was talking about as a contextual command to have one AI revive another AI. So those are some of the cool features that Campaign has to offer.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Wings, engage the Kraken!
Arbiter's people have the Kraken distracted. You're clear to advance on the constructor's coordinates.
Target the elite! Hey! Behind you! Sir, do not attack the overdeck. Watch for the Kraken's legs.
Copy that!
Only on Xbox One.